tonight. Chat, listen the fuck up, bro. I had to turn it down on the AC so I know I'm coming with the fucking heat. Cause look, chat, at the end of the day, I hope you having a good day and an even better day now that your boy's here. Cause listen, it's Halloween on a Friday. So the host trying to get spooky. So let's get right into it. Let's get hydrated. Get you a good one, a cold one, a solid one. We low-key sponsored by Ciroc at this point. The Diddy Juice. The Diddy Juice. I'm playing around, bro. Hit the fucking MrMuncher.com for all your comedy needs. Because look, bro, the fucking end of the year is coming, chat. Look, at the end of the day, it's 2 months away. So I'm low-key trying to hit that goal of mine of hosting a show again. And I'm not going to lie to you, bro. I got to go back to the Q. The big Q. Quinlan's needs to, let me get back over there on the Wednesday show. Because look, chat, I'm trying to pack that bitch out again. Nothing like a Wednesday night at Quinlan's, bro. It's been like about 6 months that I did that, and that shit was a vibe. I'm not gonna lie, you forget how much of a blessing getting on stage is until you stop going to that stage or that club gets closed down. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been itching for it. I'm gonna give it a couple more weeks. Maybe in December they feeling real jolly. Cause I do enjoy the fucking, comedy arena. I do enjoy going to like all these whitewashed mics. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying you can't wild out on stage. And even if it's funny or not funny, either way, nobody's going to understand what the fuck's going on. They're not going to understand the inner philosophies, right? And they're just going to be like, what the fuck is happening right now? And the thing is also a comedy arena, they need to fucking move the open mic upstairs, bro. There's no reason they need to have the open mic downstairs with no, like it's hard. Like, people can't hear nothing in the back. If you put it in the upstairs room, it's tighter. People can stand in the back if they want to. But they got improv up there. Improv, they're fucking yelling. I love improv. I'm not saying anything bad about improv, but I'm just saying they can yell, run around downstairs where there is even more space for them, right? I feel like that would be a better option for them rather than having the open mic in the front fucking door. And as soon as people come in, like, shit bombing already. It's an awkward... because the crowd is too clean over there. I don't know. They've rearranged some things. I like it. I just need to get better. That's the end of that's the end of that story, chat. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I just need to get better. I can't even lie to you, because at the end of the day, I'm not trying to complain at the fact that people don't laugh sometimes or whatever. I'm just saying it would be a lot tighter of a room, because anybody knows, or not anybody, everybody knows. Comedy needs a specific type of mood. I guess every comedian knows. Comedy needs a specific type of... look, I've just been doing this a couple of years, but I pay attention. So I noticed that a lot of the rooms that you have them tighter packed in, it's a lot better. That's why certain bars work and certain ones are absolute dog shit. Because the ones that are fucking tight-knit in a shotgun manner, like somebody can talk and the voice can project on the walls, it's so much better. But if it's the wider it gets, the lower the ceiling needs to be. It's weird, but I'm telling you, it's the way the sound has to travel for somebody to pick it up. That's why in the next coming streams, I promise you, I'm trying to get this mic bassed up. Because I was listening to some of my videos on actual, like, 1 to 2, like, sound louder. And I'm like, bro, you can't hear my voice properly. So unless I am not able to add bass or something, but I'm trying as the new year comes. I want to change a few things, because look, this is just a diary of an open mic comic, so I want to improve on shit. This is like my diary. It's just you and me, chat. It's just you and me. Look, at the end of the day, there might not be many of y'all right now, There might not be many of y'all right now. And the ones that are here right now, hit the fucking notifications, hit the fucking subscribe button, and fucking like button. Because it's free. But right now, there's not many people in chat. But when there will be, we'll see. Until then, I'm gonna, do comedy as best as I can. Because at the end of the day, it's about how many seats you can put in. Like, if you can bring 100 people to a show, they sucking and slobbing on that knob. I promise you. I've seen it. If you bring in 10 people, you might have a few pull. If you bring in like a solid one person each time, unless you like God level funny, like if you like Dave Chappelle funny, you might be able to have a pull. But you gotta lock in them seats. Otherwise, at the end of the day, that shit don't matter what you do, what you say. If you're not packing out them seats, they're only gonna put you on if you are friends with them, right? That's just any job ever, right? That's just, at the end of the day, that's basic like human instinct, right? You would rather give it to your homie than some rando, right? So I get that. Unless you're putting in the seats. If you selling out tickets, your line buzzing, chat. That's why I like doing this shit online, because I'm like, bro, I'm building a little community. Once I learn how to fucking use Discord properly, it's over for these hoes. It's over. Once I learn how to build a Discord community, yo, somebody'll gargle these nuts. But until then, we just make great content. We just fucking lock in. And today, bro, it's fucking Halloween. I've been looking forward to it. I feel like this is the first Halloween in a very long time to fall on a Friday. It gives people time to fucking have fun and do whatever the fuck. You can get hammered tonight and be fine tomorrow because you don't gotta work. That feels like we blacking out. At least for the people that are in the 9 to 5 life, bro. I've noticed so many people want to fucking get lit this weekend because of Halloween. And I like that. The hoes get an excuse to be dressing in fucking hoe clothes, They're gonna wrap around in duct tape and be like, hey, I'm a mummy. Yo, you're about to be a mommy? Like, I just feel like tonight is the night you get you a bad bitch and fall in love for one night. That's it, You get you a bad bitch and you give her some sugar, she yo candy. I really like to eat that cake. I feel like Halloween weekend, bro, is just an excuse to get chlamydia. It's really just an excuse to get chlamydia for. Honestly, it might be a good time to go get you a big booty Latina, but like, fuck it, try a new race. Get you a Martian. I don't know, bro. I feel like tonight you could just get a bad bitch. She's in a mask. She might be ugly. You don't know. You finna find out tomorrow. Because she in a mask and you can't tell if she's like ugly or is that the makeup, She might have like a nose that's like 2 times bigger because you're like, fuck it, that's kind of hot tonight. I'm just saying. I don't know, bro. I don't know where I'm going with this. We're riffing, bro. We're fucking locking. And it's 7 p.m. on a beautiful, beautiful October 31st. Look, chat. October is a spooky month, but November is the month that is the ultimate lock-in of the year. Look, it's the fucking month right before holidays. It's the month right before the new year. So this is the month that you can brag to your family about, I did this, I did that, I do this. Because the holidays is not for everybody, right? So sometimes the holidays kind of suck dick, right? You get home, you're like, fuck. I gotta lock in. I gotta perfect. Nowadays, bro, if you go to family, like if you go to family functions, bro, it's like you want to interview, right? You gotta hold your personality in. That's why I feel like so many people hate going back to like Thanksgiving dinners or just spending. Like, it's just not for everybody, right? So I feel like this month is like the shit that you could talk about next month in the holidays, because they're gonna be like, oh, what you been up to? Like, oh, you ain't still got no bitches? Oh, wow. You know, everybody's gonna be, you know, kind of able to build on, hey, last month though I did this. You know, you got a story to tell. Because right now, bro, it is fall weather basically. You know, you fall in love, you fall, you know, in some pussy, like whatever you gotta do, you just go have fun. Because right now, bro, it's 1 month till the new year, and then you're like, what the fuck did I do? The real taxes start coming in. I gotta do taxes again. This year flew by, man. This year was a fucking Bugs Bunny type shit. It went flying. So I feel like, you know, this weekend everybody's able to, like, you know, kick it back and just have fun, bro. Have fun, bro. Just enjoy yourself, because I feel like, you know, this way the world is going, everything is moving so fast. It's smell the roses sometimes, bro. I feel like nowadays it's the fucking lock-in culture. So I've been talking about this for the last couple of streams, right? I'm like, lock-in culture is kind of a pain in the ass right now, because everything that you do for fun is no longer fun because you're not locked in. The lock-in syndrome is insane, bro, because I feel like, you know, there's 10% leaders and 90% followers, right? That 10% is on that locked in mindset. But not everybody can do that, bro. That kind of shifts the balance of the earth, bro. Sometimes you just need to be a fucking bum and get some pussy and just mind your business for like 2 months, you know? And that's not for everybody, because the world will fucking explode if that's the case, you know? We need Elon Musk sometime. Yeah, actually, Elon Musk was on Joe Rogan podcast. Chat. Elon Musk. He was on a Joe Rogan podcast recently, bro. It's crazy that, like, how fast the world is moving. And I haven't finished the whole podcast. I was going through it, and they're saying the same thing. Bro, motherfuckers is like reusing rockets, and we're talking about crazy shit about, hey, eggs are so expensive. Bro is reusing rockets. Do you understand what the mathematical equation that is? I feel like it's so weird, the internet being, you know, the way it is. You can find, you know, everything, you know, and you can find that one person can barely afford a chocolate chip cookie, whereas this motherfucker is flying damn huge dildos across the sky to drop off load. Crazy pause. Like, that's crazy. As a grown-ass man, you taking other people's loads across cities? Crazy work. I'm playing, chat. Look. Elon Musk is lit. The Cybertruck is cool as fuck. I know people be hating on the Cybertruck looking like a weird vehicle, but it's so cool. I wouldn't drive it personally just because, bro, how much it scares me that somebody can take over your car. Somebody can hack your car. I like old school cars because I don't want to be fucking hacked on my car. Bro, there's so many videos you see on TikTok when people get hacked and then they're running. Like, there's one video that somebody's running the car into the side of the road because they got, like, some kind of emergency brake put on or some bullshit. They're like, sir, you didn't pay your Netflix bill last month, so let's go ahead and toll off and let's avoid the toll. Like, what the fuck is going on with AI right now? Everybody's hyped about it. I don't give a fuck. I'm hyped as fuck. But what I'm saying is, what the hell is going on? This Sora AI is everywhere, bro. This bullshit is too good. It's too good. It got me. I'm sitting on the toilet going through Facebook memes, bro. It got me. It was a fucking hippo getting up and starting playing guitar. I'm like, what the fuck? Is this on somebody's goddamn ring cam or some shit? It got me, bro. Like, I feel like I'm gonna get so caught up in this AI bullshit, bro. There's so many videos. If you just take off the Sora tag, like the fucking chiropractor videos, the dude jumps up and breaks somebody bad and they're like laying there, bro. There's no blood or nothing, but like you could tell, bro, it's only getting better. And the AI shit is so insane, bro. They can make any video. They can make any video now. This is scary what we going through right now, bro. Crazy world. Crazy world. But look, Chad, I hope you having, you know, peace of mind this weekend, just going and enjoying yourself. Like, you know, spend time with family if you gotta, spend time with friends. This is an excuse to go hang out with homies that you haven't hung out with in forever and say, fuck it, bro, let's go to the club. Tonight the hoes are out. Tonight the hoes are out. Hey, yo, where the hoes at, boy? You know, you link up with the homie on a perfect two-man across the sky rise and you see some big booties jiggling on that fucking infinity pool. And then you finna hit the Bro, listen, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, the hose is gonna be out. So take a condom and protect yourself. Cause look, nowadays, chlamydia is only 2 pills. Science has gotten us so far. I'm telling you, I need that, bro. They need that invisible condom. You just or invisible birth control pill, like, or whatever. It's like you take it or you wear it, but it feels like the real thing. Then you don't have to worry about no chlamydia no more. Slinging dick everywhere, yes sir. I'm playing. Holy fuck, bro. Holy fuck. We're over here slutting out, bro. It's crazy. Look, Chad. I hope I don't yap too much, bro. I be yapping all the time. I be thinking, damn, bro. Do I think before I speak? Never. Just blabber sometimes, you know. Just yap, you know. Just yap, pure yap. It's so fun though. It's like therapy, right? Like you don't have to pay for the therapy. You just yap on stream to like 4 people. That's like the difference between me and a crackhead, right? I'm doing it on camera and then them motherfuckers just doing it on the street, right? If you really think about it, right? Yeah. If we just give homeless people cameras, it's over. They're all lifestyle vloggers, bro. It's over. It's over. The world is solved. They become lifestyle vloggers and they make millions of dollars from the internet and now they're famous and they're living on a high rise. So we just solved homelessness. And at the end of the day, I feel like that's the way to go, you know. Give them just penthouses. That's what we should do. We should really give them penthouses nowadays, you know. But I'm just kidding, bro. Like, I hope y'all enjoy the candy, the diabetes that are going to be coming our way this weekend. The absolute can keep the drugs out of the candy, you know? There's gonna be shroomies in the fucking candy. There's gonna be fucking edibles in the candy. Bro, nowadays you forget, bro, like weed in edible form is legal across like many states. Motherfuckers gonna be eating edibles out the ass. That's Halloween. But I feel like nowadays, man, there's so much sugar. It's so bad. Like I thought about it the other day. I'm like, man, the shit that used to taste kind of like good, but now it tastes like a lot better. It's weird. Because like you go eat something overseas or a different state and they've been sugaring that shit something a little different. Like it's just weird to think like how many chemicals are genuinely in our food, right? Like we're like low-key chemically getting castrated if you think about it, you know? Spiritually, the sugar is fucking killing our testosterone like out the ass. Obviously, I can't lie. I love sugar. I am a fucking sugar enthusiast. I love candy. I love like a sweet drink. Like I love passion fruit. Like it's just so sugary though, because it's not supposed to be in that form. It's like a fucking 2 bags of sugar and like maybe 12 ounces of water. Like you ever drink so much soda that your tongue starts feeling like damn carpet? I do that like after like 2-3 drinks. I'm like, damn, it's gotta be like a lot of sugar. You know, it's like when you eat too many M&Ms or what are the other ones, the sour ones. I forgot what the sour ones are called. But it leaves like your tongue feeling like a damn Aladdin mat, bro. That shit is crazy, ain't it? But look, chat, fuck all that. Let's get right into it, bro. Let's get right into it. The loneliest man on the internet. Or the loneliest millionaire on the internet. It's by Golf Cart. Golf Cart's videos recently, bro, we watched. They're fire as hell. The loneliest millionaire on the internet.
The first rule of being an A-list streamer is brutal, but simple. Once you turn the camera on, you never get to turn it off.
Yeah.
To the world, he's XQC, one of the most watched, highest paid personalities on the planet.
XQC is the biggest streamer on Twitch.
The fame, the 9-figure deals, the constant roar of 40,000 live viewers.
Damn.
From the outside, it looks like the ultimate success story.
That's why he talks so fast, bro. He got 40,000 people he gotta entertain, bro.
But that is not the story you're about to see. This story is much darker. Because sometimes you get everything you ever wanted, just to lose everything that ever mattered.
You get nothing. You're not a victim here.
Now, every story about a downfall starts somewhere, and for XQC, it started at the top. Felix Lengyel was a professional gamer turned full-time streamer. Online, he went by XQC, and by early 2018, he'd already built a massive following. Over 200,000 people followed him on Twitch, and every night, thousands tuned in just to watch the madness unfold.
Nobody will take my virginity ever.
XQC was the definition of an internet troll. He talked weird, said whatever popped into his head. And yeah, he wasn't exactly the cleanest guy around, but that's not really—
Oh my god, bro, that is—
Said whatever popped into his head. And yeah, he wasn't
holy, bro, that gives me anxiety, bro.
Exactly the cleanest guy around, but that's not really the point, because he could make quite literally anything entertaining. Back then, the magic was in his reactions.
Holy
it really
shit.
didn't matter what happened. Dying in game, getting stream sniped, some annoying TTS donation. He'd explode, lose his mind, and somehow make it hilarious. But over time, the chat started catching on. They realized that the more they pushed him, the better content got. So it kind of became this game. Who could piss him off the most? Who could get the biggest reaction? Every week, the stunts got worse, and what started as harmless trolling was slowly turning into something mean.
Yeah, bro, that's like low-key building schizophrenia, bro. That's like low-key building schizophrenia bit by bit.
The stream, in real life, was starting to blur. And in about 2 seconds, someone was about to take it too far.
I'm coming out, coming out, coming out. Yes. What? Hands up, hands up.
For the first time in his life, Felix found himself staring down the barrels of a few standard issue LAPD Glocks. A viewer from his stream had found his home address and called the police, reporting a violent threat. This is known as swatting. It's an internet prank.
Bro, swatting is the scariest shit I could imagine, bro.
That's gotten people killed before. And for Felix, this was the moment that changed everything.
He had 3 guns at me. What the?
He realized that being live meant being exposed, that anyone with a grudge or a twisted sense of humor could reach through the screen and make his real life collapse in seconds. So he started closing doors. No more personal details, no leaks, no risks. His addresses, his circle, and even what he said on stream, all of it got locked down. From that point forward, XQC was floating too. There was the version—
Bro, that would be so scary though, bro. Like, you be paranoid like a motherfucker, bro. He's like constantly online.
Everyone knew. The chaotic, high-energy streamer who seemed to live entirely online.
I just want to play the game.
And then there was the other side, the one he kept completely off camera. That's where this story gets interesting, because what the internet thought they were watching wasn't real life. It was a reflection stitched together from a million half-truths. What was actually happening behind the scenes is a whole different story. With Felix's address—
Yeah, see, I don't know if I want to be as big as XQC, bro. He gave his life to streaming, bro. He gave his life to streaming. Same thing with Trainwrecks, like, same thing with Kai Cenat. Like, I love comedy more, and I feel like that requires for you to live. Like, comedy requires for you to like go out and build a story. Otherwise, like, you only have a limited amount of stories you can tell.
Being leaked online, he realized he needed to move. He left his apartment and moved in temporarily with the girl he had met just a few months ago. Her name was Sammy, a fellow streamer in the Overwatch community, better known as Adept. With a new setup and a new apartment, Felix once again went live.
It's, what time is it? 10? I think it's time to go again.
And from the outside, nothing looked wrong. If anything, it looked better than usual.
Is this working, boys, or what?
He was streaming more than ever, laughing more than ever, making more money than ever.
Does that look like a shark?
Every month, the numbers continued to climb. The chat was bigger, the clips were everywhere, and Twitch was basically becoming his playground. Eventually, Felix found a new place, something more permanent, and Adept moved in with him. Online, they insisted they were just roommates, but whenever they were on stream together, they didn't exactly look like just roommates.
Fix these right up. Oh my god, you really did.
It was kind of sweet. Two streamers building a
Bro,
life.
I feel like having an online relationship is so hard, bro. That's so hard, bro. I seen every one of them explode in a fire, bro. It's so crazy.
Off of the same madness. They'd joke on stream, sometimes argue.
Like the highs are so high, but the lows are so low.
Their social chat would eat it up. It felt like a look into his real life. And maybe that's why nobody thought twice when things seemed off. If he changed rooms, it was just a new setup. If he ended the stream early, chat blamed the bad sleep schedule. Little things you only notice when you already know how the story ends. From 2020 to 2022, it was the golden run. XQC became Twitch's poster boy. He was the single most watched streamer for 3 years in a row. He'd go live for 10 hours a day.
Bro, why doesn't he get a penthouse, bro? He probably had so much money, he could get like 10 penthouses.
Running some random game or reacting to whatever was trending. Then go to sleep, wake up, and do it again the next day. On the surface, XQC was living the perfect life. He had the fame, the dream car, the $1 million mansion, and the cherry on top of it all, Felix and Sammy finally told their fans what everyone already knew. They were dating. Everyone watching thought, damn, XQC's living the dream. And for a while, maybe he was. But in reality, everything was falling apart. To understand why everything went wrong, we need to rewind, all the way back to 2018. After moving in with Adept, the swattings didn't just magically go away. Somehow, within weeks, his address kept getting leaked online, and once it was out there, it was only a matter of time before the police showed up at his door.
Dude, actually get me the f out of here, man. I'm so f***ing knowing all of it, man. Holy sh**. Yeah, I'll get the f*** out of here, dude. I'm about to, man. I don't want to live anymore. It's retarded.
Felix learned fast. After those first incidents, he made sure it never happened again.
That's so scary. I feel like that's why if you live in an apartment, maybe it might be easier, no? Like to not have this shit happen?
No cameras, no chat reactions, nothing for the trolls to feed on.
We'll be on the move for a little bit, but it'll be fine. I'm not gonna talk about it too much. It's whatever.
But every time he thought he'd found a safe spot, something would slip. One day he'd be streaming from one place, and the next, somewhere completely different.
I'll find a way to get my stuff somewhere I can keep it safe. I'll find a way.
Sometimes he'd crash at a friend's house, or head back to Montreal to stay with his parents until he could find a new place. But none of it really felt safe.
Almost every day.
That's probably why he plays in the fucking dark, bro. So he doesn't want people to know his location. That's so sad, bro.
The police came to our house with a full squad. I was genuinely scared that I was going to die.
Now, anyone near him, Sammy, friends, family, were in danger solely because he was there with them.
Just me being around people, like, endangers them. It's just kind of, like, unfair for others.
And the worst part, there wasn't really anything he could do about it. The more famous he got, the bigger the audience became. And the
but
more
how
dangerous...
are people finding? Is it like somebody hacked his computer? How are people finding him so quickly, you know? Like, that's the real question. He moved
that 1% of it became 2.
I don't know what the f is wrong with you guys. I don't know what the f is wrong with you absolute degenerates.
Moving became routine. Every so often came a new house with a new setup, and each time it looked the same. A plain, empty bedroom.
I just thought, if I purchase a home, and I'm the only person on the title, it's my home, I thought, what could possibly go wrong? And sometimes I realize, like, it just doesn't matter, dude. I can't have shit.
Whether he had an actual setup or not, he'd start streaming regardless. He simply wasn't going to let that 1% of viewers ruin it for the other 99. Over time, he would slowly but surely fill the space. Sometimes it was posters on the wall, or adding a bed, cool lights, or maybe some plants to the stream room. But it seemed like the minute it actually started to feel like a home, like someone actually lived there, the cycle restarted.
Okay, well, I guess we'll move again, and we'll start it again, and hopefully, and it probably gonna blow up again.
After a while, you could see it wearing on him. The sleep deprivation, the junk food, the constant anxiety, it all started to pile up. Somewhere in that blur of streams and relocations, the pressure began to break through.
XQC is, if you watch his content, renowned for being really, really bad at sleeping.
X has night terrors where he runs through the house screaming.
Felix started having night terrors, real physical ones.
This morning, I was bloody. Yeah, I did have a fight, actually. Yeah.
Ow, that's crazy. When he wakes up to that, do you freak out, Adept? It doesn't scare you?
He'd wake
Damn, she looks a lot different.
up gasping, disoriented, spreading across the room trying to escape something that wasn't there.
And so, oh my god.
I just wake up with no air, and I just run. Dude, there's like holes in the walls because of it. Dude, look, there's one above the bed. Look at that. Literally ran straight into the wall.
Whether he was with Adept or staying with friends,
That's kind of sad, bro. That's low-key kind of crazy, bro. Those night terrors are that bad, like.
Would have to pull him out of it before he hurt himself. But sometimes he didn't wake up fast enough.
I woke up and I hurt myself in panic, that's all. So I don't really know what happened. But it should be fine for now, though.
And even then, the very next day he was still alive. Because for Felix, stopping meant thinking. And thinking was worse.
In a way, when I go live, I have my own little sun, or my little spotlight above my head, right? Recently it's been like, spotlight goes off, and it's just darkness.
At one point, after years of this cycle,
bro.
things got so bad that he started writing a will. He genuinely wasn't sure how much
I
longer
didn't know he was like that deep like that, bro. Holy shit, he has some crazy demons he fighting in his sleep, man.
asked if things kept going the same way.
I had a bunch of bad thoughts. Things kept happening that were really bad and scary. I felt like I wasn't gonna live very long.
When he began going through what he had and figuring out where it should all go, it naturally fell to his family. But one name wasn't there, Adep's. And when she found out, everything blew to Kingdom Come. This was the start of something that would turn into one of the most bizarre and public breakups the internet had ever seen.
After that, things just kind of like started like blowing the fuck up, you know?
When Adept found out she wasn't included in Felix's will, the tension between them began to boil over.
Why are you raising your tone? You're raising your tone.
Really annoying.
You're raising your tone.
She needed the money, bro. She was there for the money. No, bro, no.
Behind this that you do every time.
Okay, can you understand that I always do this? And it's not target.
Oh God, here we go.
What started as a couple's argument slowly grew into something much bigger, one that pulled in Felix's family and refused to fade.
Simi, you called my family psycho, crazy, conniving ass crack. I blamed myself. You talked to me for 3 hours, blaming everybody else.
I do this with you anymore. You are not a victim here. You have never been a victim here. I'm done speaking with you. You are not a victim. Stop victimizing yourself.
I'm sorry. This got too heavy. I'm sorry. Bye.
Over the next few months, things only got worse. Arguments kept resurfacing, and every attempt to fix things seemed to just make it worse.
You're so cringe.
Sorry. See? Classic. Just like before the stream, you say an argument or say your remark, and you leave, and then you're like, got him, dude. It's not how it works, though.
Eventually, Felix felt like he was cornered, like he had to choose just one, family or Adept.
I was cornered into choosing between family and Sammy, and unfortunately what happened is that I kind of just chose family.
And that decision set off everything that came next.
Why are no other streamers
It's always these hoes distracting them.
talking about XQC divorce? Like how major it is. This ain't like some little thing. Like this is major. This is having an impact on him psychologically.
After a string of public arguments and tense on-stream moments,
got
Adept took things a
married,
step
though?
further. She filed a claim saying this wasn't just a breakup. According to her, she and Felix were married under common law, which meant she was entitled to half of everything he owned. Within weeks,
Oh my god, this bitch. Oh my god, bro. You gotta blow her house up. Drop a fucking nuke on that bitch. Oh my god, drop like fucking carpet bomb her house.
the dispute moved from live streams to courtrooms. In Texas, official filings started rolling in, and the court stepped in to stabilize the situation while it played out. Adept was granted exclusive use of Felix's BMW and Tesla. Felix, on the other hand, was suddenly restricted. No more luxury spending, no gambling, nothing beyond the essentials. They were barred from entering each other's homes, and more importantly, forbidden from talking about any of it online. Essentially, a gag order. Once again, Felix was split in two, the version everyone thought they knew, and the one left behind when the camera turned off. But this time, the internet filled the void. Today, those court records are sealed, but back then, they were open to anyone who knew where to look. A few creators dug them up before they vanished behind closed doors, and with each new filing, the internet got another glimpse into the story Felix couldn't tell himself.
Hey guys.
How's it going?
Oh no.
That's so fucked up, bro. His whole life got put out there, bro. Oh my god, bro had nothing to live for.
This is Stephen A. Sarch, a journalist who's written for outlets like Business Insider and Rolling Stone. But more importantly, he was one of the first people to break this whole story.
The common law marriage itself always seemed really odd to me. Her only evidence behind the common law marriage was in 2020, they went to Canada and they told the TSA that they were married because that was the only way they were going to get in because of COVID protocols.
A common law marriage basically means you're married without the ceremony or license. There's just 3 requirements. You have to live together, tell people you're married, and both agree that you are. But miss one of those, and it doesn't count.
Felix has never publicly made any sort of statement that the common law marriage was in fact real.
I'm not married!
I don't want to like bash Adept. I don't want to just like say she was grasping at straws.
It is hard to discuss this story without thinking ill of Adept, because if you just look at the court filings, it does seem fairly malicious.
Her whole document was all about, I need spousal support, make them pay.
But, you know, taking her opinion into account, it was clear that she felt that she kind of built this guy up and kind of helped him reach the level that he reached.
Speaking of crazy deals, XQC, one of the biggest streamers on Twitch, just took a deal, a 2-year deal, $100 million with Kick.
Wow.
Everyone, when it came to XQC,
100 M's. So you know he was making 10 mil already, bro. He was making 10, 20 mil already,
was
bro.
focused on the Kick deal.
What is going on?
$100 million.
This is a non-exclusive contract for 2 years, meaning XQC gets to have his cake, eat it too, and the baker.
It was and still is the biggest streaming deal social media has ever seen. Yet, somehow, it came right when XQC seemed to be at his lowest.
I understand that XQC can kind of feel slighted by all of this. Right. You know, I was watching the Impulsive clip earlier, and clearly, you know, this still kind of bothers him.
Felix, I gotta ask you this. Are you going to give all of your money to your ex-girlfriend?
Oh, man.
Adept, the person who had been in his life for years, was now the person tearing it apart.
The deeper you are invested with somebody, the deeper that you trust them, the harder betrayal will feel when it happens.
What started as a conversation about his will, about money, and what would happen if something went wrong, spiraled into something much bigger. And somewhere along the way, Felix lost someone that felt like home.
I wasn't the best boyfriend at times, but I don't think anybody deserves to feel that level of betrayal ever.
The fallout rolled straight into his family. Words were said, lines were crossed, and even months later, things still hadn't really healed. So he did what he always does whenever—
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I can't even say much because I feel bad and sad for the dude, bro. I can't even say much right now. I don't have much to say because, bro, he's like at the top of the world, but at the lowest as holy shit.
Everything falls apart. He streamed because chat was the only thing that still felt familiar.
At the end of the day, all I want to do is go back to this. I don't want to spend time enjoying the thing that this comes with, right? The status, or whatever. All that shit is like, it's just f***ing noise. It actually is. It's noise.
Sometimes he'd go live and talk in circles, half-coded rants about things that he couldn't say. You could tell he wanted to open up, he just couldn't. And the longer that went on, the lonelier it looked.
Money just changes people, man. And people say it's changed me. You wanna know why? You wanna do something about me? Everybody around me, just that's all they cared about. It's just money shit. When everybody around me starts caring about it like so much, right? Then it annoys me. Because then there's me right here. Everybody's next to me, and then everybody's looking past me to whatever I have. And it's like, okay, well, how do I get the focus back on me? I'll just burn it then. Like that's kind of like logical conclusion almost. Sometimes it feels like I'd have none of the problems I have right now if it wasn't for that.
Over time, the streams got shorter and less consistent, but the outbursts and the drama grew. It was like watching someone set fire to the parts of their life that still worked.
I didn't change for the longest time, and it felt like it's all.
Bro, we're watching a guy like express his heart, pour his heart out, bro, and people are like,
all people wanted. So yeah, I bought really dumb shit. I wasted money on the stupidest thing I could ever find. I would rather see that money go up in flames on useless than being given to people that's all they care about.
After months of filings, restrictions, and silence, it finally ended. The court dismissed the case. The claims were dropped. No more orders, no more waiting. For the first time in nearly a year, Felix could finally speak again.
They just gave me the news that I was no longer in any significant legal battle, and it's all over. After months and months sitting in the dark, I actually had something or somebody tell me and validate that my brain was rooted in reality.
In the end, Felix never really escaped the chaos. He just stopped letting it define him. The cameras are still there. The chat still moves a mile a minute, but he's not hiding behind it anymore.
That's why he fucking talks like.
It's not to fill the silence. It's because he actually wants to be there. The line between XQC and Felix will probably always exist, but for the first time, it doesn't feel like a mask. It feels more of like a balance. He can log off, disappear for a while, and the world keeps spinning. The stream doesn't have to be his whole life anymore. And maybe that's the real win. Not the contracts, not the numbers, not the record-breaking deals. but finally being okay with just being himself.
Hey, W video.
These are the people.
W video. Look, Golf Cart always got some crazy videos, chat. Look, Golf Cart is up and coming in the world right now. I know it. I know it, bro. And I feel like I need to get into that generational aura building by making original content, bro. Generational aura building. But look, bro. Who built the generational aura? Sneako.
Do white lives matter?
Sneako.
White lives? It's a bit of a tricky question.
No, not in the slightest.
That's crazy.
No. Why not? Black lives matter.
I really don't give a fuck about white lives.
We're gonna get really political. I don't want to go there.
All lives matter. It's just no.
All lives matter for y'all. I'm glad that brother put that out there because he started a whole bunch of conversation.
Man, you're hard to talk to.
Really? Why?
Because you're making me think that all my answers are wrong.
There's no right or wrong answer. It's just your opinion.
Is the minute almost up?
Bro, I fucking love this shit, bro. Like, I feel like Sneako is the original comedian. Like, he's originally a comedian. He did open mic. He just couldn't get humiliated on stage. He had a little bit of dignity and shame, you know?
Why'd you go, oh my God, when he said all lives matter?
Because, like, before you explained it, it was, like, kind of Republican.
Isn't it crazy that that's a political statement?
Okay.
I mean, I guess. It's like if I say,
Bro,
like...
the top of the tippity top got y'all mind controlled and they're whooping y'all's ass.
No, as a white girl, it's like, do I... Yeah, but, like, then... I don't know. I don't want to talk about it.
Canceling is also like a form of hate speech. I mean, you're kind of like forcing someone to be silent because they disagree with your viewpoints. Even if their viewpoints are wrong, I think people are still entitled to them. They should be able to have like discussion without like being scared of getting canceled.
Because they're white.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I don't like white people.
Why not?
I just don't.
For no reason?
Yeah, for no reason.
Bit of a tricky question, to be honest, because I saw the fuss around Kanye West's White Lives Matter, and I absolutely didn't agree with the way he was provoking. So I would say Black Lives Matter.
How do you think he was provoking?
Because as a black man, it was a bit odd. It was weird.
Bro, he's always been odd. That's why he's leading the conversation forward. Kanye West, I see his method to the madness now, bro. Weirdly enough, I see it's. I used to hate him at the beginning because I'm like, why is he so cocky? Why is he such a dickhead? Because in 10 years, he'll be right. Fuck.
To do that.
Why is it odd?
Because it was not what you would expect. It was not really political correct.
I like what Kanye West's dad said. He said it was really funny because it was a black man stating the obvious. White lives matter. There's no reason to get upset about it. It's funny that it's politically incorrect to say that your life matters.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. I get why they say it, but all lives matter. If you say in this, like, it's like they get combative because it's like a made political now.
Doesn't make sense.
Do you think he's crazy?
I think he's quite crazy, yeah.
Is Ye crazy?
Who?
Kanye.
I love Kanye.
He sold a shirt that said White Lives Matter.
Oh, fuck Kanye.
Oh my God, got your ass.
Is he crazy?
He's crazy.
Why you say that?
Because he's crazy.
She ain't got no opinions. He got, bro, go sneak on that, bro. Like, hell yeah,
What's he
dub.
done that makes you think that he's crazy?
He's just crazy.
Bro, she can't even give a reason.
For no reason?
Yeah, for no reason.
Can you define what crazy is?
Kanye.
Is the definition of crazy?
Yep.
Do you think that Kanye West is crazy?
I think he's a very unstable man.
Yeah.
I think he should
I
get
think
some good
he's more of
therapy.
an asshole than
Yeah.
crazy, to be honest.
Do you think that Kanye West is crazy?
Absolutely.
Why?
Have you seen the news recently?
Yeah.
He's absolutely crazy. No one should be saying that kind of stuff.
What did he say?
All of the anti-Semitic. Yeah, that's enough. No one should be saying that, and I absolutely do not support him. If you support him and have downloaded any of his albums recently, not a friend anymore.
What's one thing you would say to Ye right now? If he's watching? What's one thing you would say to Ye if he was watching this?
Like, I don't know. Fuck you. That anti-Semitism is not cool.
Mazel tov, Kanye. I'm fucking up all your best deals.
Calm down. Like, drink some tea.
And get back on your fucking medication, our kid.
Meditate.
Crazy
I
how
appreciate
people
you.
are like all for
and
medication.
I wish you well, bro.
I like your songs, not you.
Try to
Separate the art from the artist, as they say, you know?
use your platform to bring people together instead of driving them apart.
You're so widely respected for your art. Trashing that is just really disappointing, I think.
You said what?
I watch you every day.
Sneako, right?
Who?
Sneako or something.
Nah, I don't know that guy.
Yeah, it has to be him.
That guy's an asshole. He deserved to get banned.
He did get banned. He did get banned.
He's a dickhead. He'd be talking out his ass.
So what do you stream now, or like what platform do you use?
I don't know. NYPD got a website I could use?
You tell me.
Do y'all think Kanye West is crazy?
Can we even answer that?
Who?
You think Kanye West is crazy?
Like, I think
Can we
he goes
even
like
answer
now, right?
that?
Yeah.
I think he's getting to help his knees right now, right? He's on some meds. Get it together, man. Come on, what's going on?
Did you vote for him?
I don't know.
That's political. We can't answer political
stuff. Yeah.
Thank you, officers. Do you think that he's crazy?
A little bit, maybe. I'm not familiar with him, so it's just something comes to the news and I saw it and it's a little bit.
That's the crazy part, bro. They still get people that are, you know, coming from other countries to think Kanye, they don't even know who he is, bro. This is psychological warfare, you know?
If you're not that familiar, why do you think he's crazy?
Exactly.
Because
Got his
sometimes I
ass.
will look at the news and just get information from the news.
Should we believe everything we see in the news?
Yeah.
I think the only thing I can do is trust news because I have no other information.
Crazy. That's the propaganda building in your brain like a plaque. Ooh, we get real conspiratorial, getting real spooky tonight, boy.
Comes from other anywhere else.
She plugged in. She plugged into the matrix.
Just trust.
Good question. Because he's my friend. And I don't know, he's going a little bit crazy on his words lately.
He's your friend?
Yes.
How do you know him?
For 3 days, constantly 3 days, anywhere in Massachusetts.
Was he a nice guy?
Yes, he is.
Was he crazy?
No. Actually, he talked about good things at the time, but I don't know what happened to him now. Why he changed?
What's one thing that you could tell him if Ye was listening?
If he's listening to me right now, he knows, he told me he wants to build America like Israel. One for all for one. Like kibbutz. If you remember that, remember it. I'm Toby, he knows who I am.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Well, everybody got a little crazy on them, you know what I mean? So crazy is really everything, because you do crazy
It's
stuff every day
relative.
without realizing it, you know what I mean? So who say what crazy is?
And he got a 200 IQ. I know it.
Yes, I am crazy.
What makes you crazy?
Well, it made me crazy that I work a lot of hours and things like that, you know what I mean? From 9 in the morning to 12 at night, 6 days, that's crazy.
Oh my God, dude, what you do for a living? Oh my God.
You know what I mean? Because I don't have too much time for myself.
Is that your train?
Yes, it is.
Thank you. Have a nice day. He said if you're running alongside a highway in short shorts against traffic, you're crazy. If you do it with 100 people, it's a marathon.
That's a good quote.
You think Kanye West is crazy?
Of course not. He's very woke. Y'all need to tune in.
He's never said anything that...
She got sunglasses on side. No, she woke.
Set.
No.
She need to dim down the fake lights because she, you know, she got her own vision.
Slavery is a choice.
That's his opinion. I can't be affected by someone else's choice of what they want to say.
You don't get affected by what other people say.
Nope, that's not my business.
Why do you think other people online get so mad about what other people say?
Because they're easily influenced by other people's, and their emotions are controlled by what they gotta say.
Yeah.
You think we prioritize feelings over facts online?
She dropping bars on you. Are you hearing her?
Of course, because it just stimulates your serotonin and all that dopamine anyway just by being on social media. So it does that.
How do we fix that?
You got a
Stay
beautiful
off of
smile
social media,
too.
read some books.
Would you wear an All Lives Matter shirt or a White Lives Matter shirt?
Hey, she got me. Wait, she got my heart, bro. She got my heart, bro.
I'm not into all that.
Woke.
I'm not gonna say that. What I was about to say, but
oh, say it. Come on, be honest. I'm canceled, bro. I want to hear some honesty.
You want to hear some honesty? Yeah. I honestly didn't support Black Lives Matter because the money put into that program was usurped and put into other people's pockets. It didn't benefit.
Yo, he's woke. Oh shit.
Was anything accomplished for Black Lives Matter?
Hell no. Just more separation, divide.
You think it was
Bro
one big scam?
knows.
Yes.
You think Kanye West is crazy? Is Ye crazy?
Hell no. I support Ye. I love Kanye West. Yo, Kanye West, I love you. I love Kanye West. I support Kanye West. I always have all my life.
Why do you think people are calling him crazy?
I think people say he's crazy because they don't want them to hear what he's really saying, which might be influential.
Who do you think created cancel culture?
Big media.
Who owns big media?
Jews.
Yo, of course it goes to anti-Semitism. Of course.
Well, yeah. Jews and gays.
Are you laughing because you know you said something offensive, or you said something that's so truthful that it could get this video deleted?
I laugh because it's the truth. I believe it to be the truth. I know it to be the truth. I know it to be the truth.
What is considered hate speech to you?
Herg? Nah.
Oh, what the hell?
Do you know who they are?
Sorry about you guys. You're being recorded, by the way. Do you guys have a permit?
We don't need a permit to film like this unless we have a tripod.
Well, this is in you have a table set up inside of Transit, which is private property.
We've been filming. I do this for like 2 years now.
Yeah, no, they just came upstairs. Transit came upstairs. They asked us to move you guys.
Okay. Do Blue Lives Matter?
Blue Lives?
I'm not going
Blue
to
Lives?
lie.
Listen, I fucks with. Yes, I do.
You think that Trump deserves to be banned off of social media?
Bro, that's a crazy question when they're right there. That's a crazy question.
Deserves life in prison for treason or worse. He doesn't deserve anything. No rights at all.
Trump doesn't deserve any rights at all?
No more than that. I think he should be a convicted felon and have those, everything else stripped of him. You don't see convicted felons sitting in giving you an interview.
Kanye West is a very vocal supporter of Trump. Do you think that he's crazy?
I think that Kanye West should be embarrassed for himself. His anti-Semitism is disgusting, and
but he's like now considered normal. It's like 5 years ago. Like,
individual. Should he be banned from social media? If I ran the social media company, he would be banned.
Crazy! You going against American freedoms. You going against literally free speech. Oh my God. That's the thing, bro. Think about it. You cook in the fucking membrane.
What's one thing you would say to Ye if he was watching this?
I wouldn't talk to the man.
Oh my
He's
God.
a disgusting human being. There was an incident in Los
God,
Angeles
no
today
brain
attributed to
cells.
him
He got
where
about
people
23
were
brain cells sitting right there. That's it.
showing banners over the freeway that said Kanye's right and the Jews need to die.
Is that really his fault?
Absolutely, it's his fault. He should
take responsibility for other people misinterpreting his message?
Not misinterpreting. They're repeating his message. Very different than misinterpreting. Misinterpretations can be corrected. But repeating his message is very clear. The message, he said that he was going to go DEFCON 3 on Jews. And as a matter of fact, his followers are, making anti-Semitic statements and the Jews should die kind of statement.
He's crazy because he's crazy enough to challenge himself and also crazy enough to challenge every spectrum in this world. I'm from the south side of Chicago. He's from Chicago. And when he first came out, he challenged everyone's perspective to think differently. And right now, I just feel like, yeah, he's crazy. He's crazy intelligent. He's crazy beautiful. He's crazy problematic. he's crazy in so many different ways that we can't even comprehend because we haven't got there in our psyche yet to understand what the hell is going on with him.
So is he crazy or is he a visionary? Is he just 10 years ahead of everybody else?
Deep. Ooh, he cooked on that one. That's a question. Oh.
He's both. He's everything, because you're everything, because I'm everything. He's just now is challenging everything and everyone's perspective, just like White Lives Matters and Black Lives Matter. We're challenging where our mind is at, where words have power, and if we're going to give it power. And we gave Black Lives Matter power because it matters. And there's a huge demographic of this world for so many.
Is there a voice crack I'm hearing?
Years that have been programmed that white lives are more important, their money is important, their value is important, their perspective on all our ecosystems is powerful, and I'm tired of that. I want to talk about you. I want to talk about me. I want to talk about people that look like us, that think like us, because for so many years, us mattering has not been appreciated, has of no value, and we have literally been raped, and we have been taking all our resources, and it's been spread around the world that we can't even figure out who we are.
What's one thing you would say to Ye if he was watching this?
If I was to say Ye, I was like, yo, put it in the music. Put it in the music.
Ooh, yeah.
Put it in. We're gonna buy it. We're gonna feed it.
Yes, sir. I need to learn how to play guitar for real.
Into it because your power is in music. Just like power was in Mozart, power was in Beethoven, power was in, in Beyonce. You need to put it in the music and just leave it there. You don't need social media. You're an artist. Let your art form seek into every person's soul like it does, and keep it there. If it's good, if it's bad, if it's politics, if it's relationship, if it's love, just put it in your music, because that's how you started and that's how you're gonna end. It's because of your music.
Who created cancel culture?
Everybody social media created cancel culture, because everybody that
It's the 70% dead bots on the internet, bro. That's what it's the dead internet theory, bro. The 70% of the internet is bots, bro. They're creating most of these problems, bro. Most people don't think like that, bro. They just get convinced to think like that, bro, because the bots are making these numbers go so inflated. They don't even know 1,000 people, but the internet shows, 1 million people like this. Maybe 200,000 people might like it, but not 1 million. The internet is not all there, bro. Go for the real deal views.
A white man's idea, but I don't know the exact. I know who created it, but at the end, but who made it take it to the next level? You know what I mean? That's really the question. Who is taking it there? You know what I mean? The algorithms that are being shut down, that people are not allowing to be seen, that's who created it. That's what people are afraid of.
Is freedom of speech dead?
No, because there's platforms like this that make it alive.
What if I told you I'm banned on every single social media platform?
I would say you're doing your job. You're doing what you came to do. You came to challenge spaces, and those spaces are afraid of this type of conversations, and that's what we need more of.
It's not even controversy, about conversation. And I think what we need to do is start to think about humanity as a whole, about whether or not we all matter, because the way things are going right now, it seems like nobody's life matters, man. Look at the homeless population, look at the jail population, mental health. We're on a mental health crisis, food crisis, unemployment crisis. The world is in crisis. So the way I look at it...
He looks woke, bro.
We need to ask, does anybody life matter?
Do you think Kanye West is crazy?
I think the brother, as a clinical social worker, the brother needs to definitely be on medication. I think he definitely is exhibiting symptoms of bipolar disorder, and he needs to be on medication.
What's one thing you could tell Ye right now if he was watching this?
Brother man, get your mental health in order, and then...
But what are the reasons his life might be in disorder? There might be the Kardashians, the Kardashians.
Back and say all the stuff you've been saying.
I wouldn't consider him crazy. I'll just say he's on another level.
What type of level?
Ooh.
Universal level.
Can you explain that a little more?
I mean, it's kind of, it might make me seem crazy, but he's just universally in tune. He knows things that we don't know. He knows things that that are beyond the eyes. You know what I'm saying? You know, what you can see is what you
Bro might
think
be
is what it
tripping balls himself.
is, but that ain't what it is, you heard? So that's the best way I could put it.
Yeah.
Why do you think they're trying to ban him off everything?
Because he's exposing everything. He's exposing the everything, like, you know what I'm saying? He's exposing everything. You just gotta pay attention to what he's saying, that's it.
What's one thing you would say to Ye right now if he was watching this?
Keep exposing them, homie, don't stop, you heard? You rich.
You
know,
heard?
Rich black man, keep it going.
I think we saw freedom of speech.
Ha! Conceptually we do. Is that it's something that happens in practice? I don't know. You know, I think from what I see on the media, a lot of folks are talking about they're being censored, and if they call out certain things, they live to regret it later on. And so, you know, our freedoms are being challenged today, and the concept of freedom of speech is really being challenged, especially in this age of digital, the rapid fire of how much information is spread around, and the way people have the opportunity, have the ability to edit what they want to edit, like this. This could be whatever.
I can make you look racist if I wanted to.
Ooh,
Got him.
ooh, you sure can.
Hit him with that AI.
You sure can. You sure can. So it's in this whole thing. It's like really being careful about how we use social media, what messaging we put out there, and also just honoring each other's humanity. That's the main thing, I think. We gotta start re-honoring humanity and stop pivoting so much on what comes out of people's mouth. Because a lot of the time, people say a lot of things and they're just talking. You know what I'm saying? They're just talking.
I believe no one deserves to get banned on social media unless you're a rapist, a pedophile, or something of that nature, and that's basically your content, where you promoting child abuse or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying, but I don't think that if you talking and you expressing how you feel about certain situations, they should cancel you. You know what I'm saying, or have any input on what your content is, especially if you're not.
This gotta
no
be old, bro.
shit.
People still wearing masks.
You know what I'm saying? Or no pedophile shit. You ain't promoting no foul shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't see why they should take it away from you, you heard? Or ban you or none of that. They just know that a person has a grip to the world. People listening to you. People know what's going on with you. You can move the crowd. When they don't like when people have a certain amount of power. And for instance, your power would be your followers. So now we shut down your followers and we shut down, you have no following. So now you just by yourself all over again.
That's where I'm at right now.
You're going to make it through it though. You're going to be all right.
Thank you. That was a good interview, bro. What would you say to Ye right now if he was watching this?
To who?
To Ye, if he was watching this.
I would say, be careful what you say, because they're going to take it a lot of different ways. And I say I'm behind you. That's what I would say. I would say behind you.
Who do you think created cancel culture?
I don't know. Who created? I don't know.
Who controls the media?
Good question. Ask Ye.
Who do you think controls the banks?
Ask Ye.
Yo, thanks for coming on.
He's trying to protect his job. He said, "Don't get me, bro.
You know, his mulatto ass.
Don't get me, bro. I don't want to get caught."
It's good stuff. It's people that, it's conversations that people aren't having, especially just men. They're not having these conversations because of, let's say, cancel culture or like being politically correct. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's like what's correct and right by people, not just groups of people, you know, in general. We're at a time where we need to all hold hands or it's all gonna go down the drain and we all fucked. The earth is fucked.
That's deep,
Why do you think they're trying to divide us?
Because it's easier to control people that aren't unified. That's why jobs don't want unions. Starbucks.
No, I think you're trying to say this.
I need to get a soundboard, chat.
I don't believe that's censorship.
I see it as punishment.
I see it as punishment. I'd like it to be punishment.
I think when it's the ex-president, that's a level of censorship because that's an influence. You're thinking about him as a man, Donald Trump as a person, but this is somebody who was the leader of the free world.
Well, I don't believe he was the leader of the free world.
It's a title, but you understand what I'm saying.
Cozying up to Putin the way that he did. in Helsinki.
Hey, they
posing
proved
up
it
to
wrong.
Kim
Hey,
Jong-il
listen, bro,
in
you losing
South
the
Korea.
plot. He's losing the plot. He's not understanding the nuance.
That makes him, by association.
My point is that singling out and like trying to point it at his ego and saying that he's addicted to Twitter is minimizing the fact that you're seeing it just as punishment when a lot of people probably.
I mean, now Trump has gotten a little out there. He's doing crazy shit now, but at that time, they did try to kill him, and they tried to fucking do all kinds of crazy shit. So I get it.
Hear what the ex-president
Bro,
of the
like,
United
let's
States has to
fight.
say. That's what I think.
Okay, you're welcome to your opinion. My opinion is that
punishment, not censorship.
My opinion is you know, put him on an ice floe and set him out in the sea and let him melt and let the whales eat him up. I mean, this man has damaged America.
Damn, that's
Trump should be sentenced to death.
That's deep.
Treason is punishable by
hate.
death.
Bro is OG hating. W video, Sneako. Hey, they unbanned his ass, bro. Hey, that's an artist's dream, bro. You get crazy lit with your opinion to the point where they ban you, and then years later they unban you. OG status. Hey, legend Hall of Famer right there. That's a content creator Hall of Famer, bro. Hey, W video to Sneako, bro. Hey, golf cart, appreciate the video. Look. We're really recording the top of the top-notch reaction videos over here. Cause look, bro, I want to be a little bit more elevated. Got to get my chakras going to the roof, you know? I need to be able to make sure my 10 chakras, I know there's 9, but my 10th chakra need to get to the fucking next level. Look, bro, I hope y'all enjoyed the fucking stream, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. The streets are calling my name. Ooh-wee. Look. I'm about to walk out this fucking door and start yelling, where the hoes at? I'm jumping out my balcony, where the hoes at? Look, chat. It's a fucking beautiful night tonight. Let's see what the weather is like. Because the weather really be cold sometimes and really be, you know, it's about 60. It's about 60 right now. And that 60 is good hoe weather, bro. Is good hoe weather. The hoes are gonna be out here acting crazy. Chad, they about to be. I'm playing. That was fucking my fault, OG. Okay, look. I hope you had a great time. I hope you enjoyed the vibes. I hope you really, really hit the notifications, hit the follow button, hit the like, because until next time, get some bitches on your dick.